Don't you hate having all the cables and stuff behind your flat screen TV because you have a computer hooked up? You have the computer that makes that whine and the audio on your amplifier system coming through your nice set of speakers. You're watching a movie and you can't notice, but you just can't get away from the fact that you have that high pitch whistle summoning you to do something, but you can't do it. Let me tell you about a new computer that has an HDMI out that bolts to the back of your television set. It's made by Intel. It's the next unit of computing. Next unit of computing comes with an i3 processor. Core 3 processor is a unique piece of equipment. It has video inboard, and they come in a nice little box. I like this little box. It's kind of cute. It's like a box of chocolates. When you open it up, there's some stuff inside there right off the bat. The noticeable thing about it is it has this unique little thing in it that makes a sound of the Intel logo audio. The other thing that we have here is the most simplistic instruction sets ever in a computer's history, as far as I'm aware. One sheet, no book, no CD, no CD-ROM. It's awesome. Mine came with 4 gig of memory. I had it upgraded to 16. It comes with a 160 gig disk drive or bigger. It's solid state. There's a SSD memory module drive. It does have a wall wart. That's kind of a downside. It's just an extra cable that you have to deal with. It's approximately 4 amps at 19 volts. The unit is 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches by 1.5 inches thick. And it is pretty much, it's pretty much wonderful. It comes with a VESA mount to put on the back of your television. And it actually comes with the screws. So you really don't have to worry about anything when it comes to the whole screw thing and dig around your junk box. If you have screws, you don't have to worry about it. It even comes with a little bit of candy here, which you probably shouldn't eat. It says clay desiccant, throw away. I think it even comes with a letter from their lawyer, so you don't eat it. Other than the minor packaging and the almost nothing that comes with it, it has a USB in the front. It has 2 USB in the rear. It has an HDMI on it. It has your power port in, and it has a Thunderbolt drive port or video port. The ventilation, which there's I'm not sure how much heat's generated by it. We haven't really used it for a really long period of time. It does have a power button on the top back of it, which is kind of confusing because if your television is large, you mount this thing behind your TV and you have your HDMI and you're hiding your cables and it's like magic and you're using a USB keyboard or something, which I thought I had a USB adapter, but if you have a keyboard that's Bluetooth, or because it does support Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and USB dongle keyboards also work just fine on like the 2400 megahertz band. It's a nice piece of equipment. The standard installation is Windows 7 on it. It has, my switcher has forgotten to, comes with a bare bones configuration or a completed configuration, depending on the persons that you buy it through, computer store. If you have a bare bones system, you can choose your operating system, put Linux on it, or Windows 7, Windows 8 if you'd like. It's a pretty quick machine for what it is. The difference between VGA and HDMI when you're using it is, my television is a Toshiba, and I had a difficult time getting the preferences to configure for the sizing of the television. I had to go through a bunch of settings on both Windows and my TV to get it to show correctly. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent piece of equipment. It's pretty quick. You have extra USB ports, which you probably won't use for anything other than sticking 64 gig memory cards into it and expanding your horizon on it. It does not have an Ethernet jack on it. I would give this thing a 3.5 out of 4 stars. It's very powerful. It's not an Atom processor. I'll give it a go for a couple of months and see how I like it. I'm going to be replacing my main system with it right now, which is an Ubuntu 13 system, which I will be installing Ubuntu on this as well, avoiding viruses and things that come across on the internet that seems to happen in the Microsoft circles. So anyway, I'm Major Boondoggle, and I hope you enjoy the report on the next unit of computing. It's a stupid name. So gentlemen, if you don't want a big computer next to your television set, give it a try. For only $500.